Hello everyone, Pecanzington from iHub here, and today I want to talk to you about the stock Gunther Grant Incorporated. The ticker is GNGR, and it is a pink sheets traded company. Basically what they do is they produce chocolates, confectionates, that type of thing. The sky's the limit with what they can do with chocolates. They produce the Willy Wonka brand chocolates and Betty Boop brand confectionates, so they are out there, they're producing popular products already, and I think they're extremely undervalued. I'm going to show you why looking at this chart. So as always, the first indicator I want to point out here is the RSI. You'll notice that I include both the 5-period RSI and the 14-period RSI on my charts. The 5-period RSI, since it's sampling less data, it moves faster and it's more volatile than the 14-period RSI. So it's a common idea between chartists that when the 5-period RSI crosses up over the 14-period RSI, it's a good time to buy. And you'll notice I have it circled here that is about to happen. The 5-period RSI is this one that's curling up harder, and it's on bottom here. It's about to cross up over the 14, so it looks like a good buy opportunity right now. The other thing to notice about the RSI is that it's oversold. So it looks like we have a bottom bouncer on our hands here, and I'll get more into that when we talk about supports. So here we are on support and resistance. The resistance here is at about 4.5 cents. It seems to be right about here, and put that as a line here. And then for support, we've got the 3-cent range, and it seems to be holding pretty strongly right here. So you'll see that it seems to have been completely bottomed out here. Just between the 3-cent and 2.5-cent range, it seems to have found its bottom. It's holding strong. There's huge bid support there. So it definitely seems like investors are holding. A lot of the people that are holding the stock right now are very strong hands, and they're not going to sell any cheaper than that. So it seems to be a good bottom bouncing play. The next indicator I want to point out here is the MACD. You'll notice that it's a lagging indicator, so how it's slowing down on its decline and it's actually starting to curl back up. Since it's a lagging indicator, it is behind the price action, so I'm anticipating that this will cross and the price action will reflect that as we have a breakout here soon, because this has been consolidating down here for a while and it's ready to go. Been following this stock for just about a month now. The next thing I want to talk about here is the OBV. It's a common saying that price follows volume, and basically that's the principle of the on-balance volume indicator. You'll notice that the OBV is curling up, which is signaling that the bottom is likely in, and it's getting ready to bounce back up here. Next indicator to talk about really quickly is the CMF, Chaikin Money Flow. And what I really want to point out here is that a lot of shares were actually bought in the 7 cent and up range. And these shareholders are, the ones that are still holding are not going to want to sell for a loss that's over 50%. They're going to be holding for a gain, or at least to break even. So that's a little over 100% up from here, so I think that we'll break out and go above that range. Next indicator I want to talk about is let's talk about the ADX. So the ADX is a trend strength indicator, and you'll notice that the ADX line is the black one here. It's declining while the minus DI is above the plus DI. And that means that the downtrend is weakening severely, basically, and you can notice that when you go in here. The downtrend seems to have stopped, and it's looking to bounce back up. It started slowing and it just stopped. We're holding that 3-cent range. So the next trend should start. This green plus DI line will cross back over the minus DI, and the ADX will kind of start to curl up, and that will show that we're on our next trend, which is going to be an upward trend likely. And then the final indicator I want to talk about here is the CCI, and the CCI just kind of compares average data with current data, and so you can see how the stock's performing based on its averages. And you'll notice that the CCI is oversold, so it's currently trading below its averages, and it seems to have bottomed out. You can tell by it's starting to come back up here, and I mean every indicator pretty much is saying that this stock is kind of hit its bottom, and the people holding the shares are strong hands. They're not going to let go of their shares any cheaper than 3 cents, and it seems to be ready to bounce back up. So that is my interpretation of the Gunther Grant chart. And again, I'm not an investment professional, so this video should be noted that it's just my opinions and it should just be taken in for entertainment value. So good luck trading.